What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a new Civilization 6 TSL Let's Play. We can probably see already from the title and stuff. We're playing as the Ottomans this time on a world map. I was going to do Europe, but I was trying to work out the size of the map, and I couldn't quite get it figured out. And I thought we've just got two new civs for South and Central America, so a world map works fine as well. Even if I'm not playing over there, it'll be cool to see what goes on out that way. I'm also trying out a mod that should have turned off loyalty. I don't know if it's actually done it, but hopefully it might have done, just to make this a bit more interesting. I know some people might like the feature. I'm not a fan. I've also got domination only on, so victory type is not necessarily going to matter. It's just to encourage the other civs to be aggressive, and also to force me to be aggressive. There's 37 civs, which I think is the most I've ever used in one of these games, including every civ in the Americas. I was a bit more selective in Europe and Asia, and I think there's every civ in... Actually, I think every civ from Asia is there except the Middle East. There I took a couple out because there's just loads. And Oceania, you've got Indonesia and Australia. There is no Coupe because I don't know where, or the Maori, because I don't actually know where they spawn on this. They might just spawn anywhere in the sea, and I didn't want to mess things up. And then Africa, all the civs are there as well. But we're playing as the Ottomans, and like I said, it was going to be a Europe map. I switched to a world map, and now I've realised we're very close to Georgia. I'm sure we can live with that. But we are also going to be playing on a higher difficulty. I can't remember what one I played as was Indonesia. I think that was King, and we did pretty well considering we were Indonesia. So I think the switch to Emperor is fine. Again, as a human player, I have a bit of an advantage in a TSL. I know what the map looks like. And the Ottomans actually happen to spawn right next to a wonder, which is pretty useful as well. And all around, a good start. And as we go first, oh yeah, another new mod I got on, just the coloured stories thing, which is quite nice. And you can see we already actually filled quite a few just from spawning, which is just good. Yeah, I guess that's nice. So there we go. We've already avoided a dark age in the first era, and we boosted some science and stuff as well. But yeah, I'm quite excited for this. Quickly, let's go over the Ottoman abilities. So Grand Vizier, exclusive unique governor with military and diplomatic abilities, so I'm excited to see that. I've never seen that before. I've never played as the Ottomans before in this game. Gain the Janissary's unique unit when gunpowder is researched. And then we've got the Great Turkish Bombard, which is 50% production towards siege units. All these siege units will get an extra combat strength against district defenses. Conquered cities will not lose population, which is really nice if we're going to be conquering civs. And cities not founded by the Ottomans gain 1 amenity and 4 loyalty per turn. So we're going to be doing, if loyalty is broken, I've picked a pretty good civ to if that mod hasn't worked. But I'm hoping it has worked. It showed up, so. But there was some, like, in the comments, a lot of people saying it didn't work. So I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe it doesn't. But this seems like we've picked the perfect civ. And obviously as Indonesia, it was the distance. We were conquering coastal cities that were miles away, and that was causing a lot of issues. So the Janissary, the Ottoman unique Renaissance era unit that replaces the musketman, starts with a free promotion. It's stronger and cheaper, so great. To train a Janissary, a city must have a population of at least 2. Okay. If a city is founded and trains a Janissary, it loses a population. If it's founded by the Ottomans, we want to actually conquer other cities to build our warriors out of. And then Barbary Corsair is a unique naval unit replacing the privateer with no movement to coastal raid. So coastal raiding around the Mediterranean could be a good idea. Can only be seen by other naval raiders. That's pretty good. And then the Grand Bazaar is a unique building that will give us 1 extra strategic resource for every type the city has improved. So I think that's like if you have maybe 3 strategic resources in one city, and then you're going to get 3 each of those, if that makes sense. And then receive 1 amenity for every luxury resource this city has improved. So I guess that's an extra amenity, right, on top of the one you get already. We are on normal speed, just because I forgot to change it, but it doesn't matter too much. Got a volcano here. We've got our capital. It is no longer on Constantinople, so I'll probably look to settle a canal city. I know you can build canals now, so maybe I'll change the spot a little bit, but I think with regards to time and when you can actually build a canal, it might be worthwhile. Now, there's only a few religions in the world, and I'm not sure we want to focus into going for one, so I'm going to, even though it is boosted, going to give astrology a miss here and make a start. Allows harvesting of bonus resources improved by farms. What do we have? We could probably do with getting towards mining quicker. We have marble and stone. They're sort of our main resources. Wheat's a bit further away. So I think if we go mining early on, that shouldn't hurt. And Normally I build the monument first because I know what the map looks like, but I'm actually going to go for a scout. I don't want to not be able to see the map. That is one of the issues. Once everyone's borders are locked in, you do lose a bit of vision to the whole map. Okay, so we are right next to Georgia. I did not realize it was that bad. Now, we're not going to be too concerned with them. I just want to keep them sort of locked away in the mountains, almost force them to go north and sort of compete with the Russias and some of the other cities. But there we go. We've got Phoenicia. They're going to be somewhere just down here. And Persia's already met us as well, so they're probably going to be very close. So our focus is really going to be trying to get west and sort of defending Turkey early on. I think get a city out here. You know, there's Greece with Gorgo. Obviously, there's different leaders for some of the civs, so I had to just pick one. So I think there's Gorgo's Greece. There's also going to be Hungary just around here somewhere to keep an eye out for. It's our early competition. There is Hungary. So yeah, I think we should actually really maybe consider, once this scout is done, maybe going for the settler immediately. Because it looks like we're in a very tight spot on this map where we're not going to get many cities or chances. So yeah, and on Emperor difficulty, I'm very nervous. This is going to be a very challenging game, and I hope I've picked a civ that gives us an opportunity to do okay. The warrior can explore Europe a bit. There's no barbarians just because of the, you know, there's some parts of the map where they just stack up and it slows the game down a bit. There's no city-states again because it's just unbalanced, it's random, and if there's any more in Europe it becomes an issue. Yeah, I want a settler. Sadly, we can't start one for 2 turns, actually. I mean, you can transfer that back. So I'll start the monument and then probably switch to the settler. Wow. Okay, that is Persia. Is that their first city? Or their second? That's incredible. But yeah, I think let's try get a second and then just focus on units. I think we have to do a lot of conquering. I'm judging from this already. How does everyone have so many units? I get it's Emperor difficulty, but this is... Okay, right. I might just have to stand here and block the others from getting through. So they must get 2 settlers to start. I did not know that. That's not that doesn't happen in Civ 5. So that would explain why I got destroyed on Emperor difficulty last time. So yeah, we need to get a settler up ASAP. That is the plan then. Okay, fair enough. I'm on it. I'm going. The problem, yeah, Greece is not settled here. I need to make sure Hungary now probably doesn't. So I probably need to bring this warrior around. Now I'm very nervous. Maybe I've got the difficulty horrifically wrong in my calculations. Right, monument, you've made good progress, but settler, 10 turns. Ugh. This is going to be so difficult. Oh my goodness. No one likes us. I was supposed to send them thingies, but I don't think that would have made a difference in this scenario. I think because we're weak, like, I'm not even sure it would have mattered because it's on domination only. All of them want to kill me already. There you go. They just plain don't like you. Denouncement already. That is quick. I think they are about to declare war on me, by the way, because I can't actually defend it. Wouldn't be the worst idea. It would be an embarrassing loss, but it wouldn't be like the worst strategy for them. I think locations are fairly safe, right? We've got this wonder, the mountain, the lake. If I get a few defensive units, even in the worst scenario, I can hide and sort of be opportunistic. Not that I want to, you know, start to think about that, but if it was to go that sort of direction, you know, a city here is pretty safe again. We can buy ourselves some time and see what we can do. Because there are some other big scary civs. We're all like in a little pot close together of where it's going to be scary. But there's going to be other civs who are in a similar or not so similar situation. There's going to be some huge civs. You know, these guys are all going to be small. You know, as much as they want to be aggressive early on, they're going to be forced to play pretty small. You know, there is also an Arabia in here. This scout can probably go back to exploring. That is something I should be doing. Okay, keep going. Go and see what you can find. And there we go, the Dead Sea. So we do miss out on that, but Arabia's there. Yeah, I did not realize they got an extra settler right at the start. That is brutal. And another denouncement comes our way. I'm going to have to send Arabia a delegation because we can't have just no friends. Like that's rough on its own. Like you can't just, yeah, we need somebody. Send delegation. No, we cannot accept. Wow, these people. And he now dislikes it. Are you taking the mic? Okay, so this is going to be the most difficult game I've ever played. Solid. It's us versus the world. Hey, Germany. Do you want to protect me, please? They literally just told me that I'm a coward for avoiding bloodshed. Declare war on me if you're so big and bold. Go on, just do it. Do it. But you won't. Mega Colossal Eruption. Well, that's what they get for settling around the volcano. Right, there's no barbarians, so we'll just take the recon doubled. And production or faith and gold. I'm actually going to go for production. Obviously, we're not going for religion, so we don't need the faith. So it's just 1 gold versus 1 production. The production's in all cities, so it might be better in the long run. And yeah, we just need production right now. I mean, at this point in the game, I feel like 1 production is actually a lot. Right, Germany. Come on, you got to accept my delegation. Yes, there we go. We've made a friend. He's probably too far away to help us in our early issues, but there you go. At least having someone around could be useful. Poland is up here as well, so they could... Oh, no, he dislikes me too. I found another mod, so last series I introduced using this little banner thing, which is actually just in the settings. It's not like a mod or anything if you want to use it yourself. I don't know if you want to count it as cheating or not, but, you know, for me it's just going to terrify me as to how rubbish we are, so don't think it's really cheating. But I found a mod that actually expands it a lot more. Maybe I should have used that to have a better understanding. There we go, 37th in every category. So that makes me feel infinitely better about it. Oh, there's all this space here, Persia. Why'd you have to settle over here? Oh man, this is going to be a rough one. Also, those warriors just teleported through my warriors. I guess they could run through, but come on, settler. Why? It feels like it's getting slower. Ugh. This is a lot more stressful than I thought it was going to be. These games are better be the easy ones that I always do really well at. Ah! We're fine, we're fine. We're going to do this. We're gonna diplomat our way through this. They're all going to fight each other. There's no way they're just all mad at me. It's just because I am initially the weakest Civ. They are going to start to hate each other too. Hey, Mr. Gandhi. Nice to meet you. Will you take my money? You're too kind. I bet he'll dislike us too. They're all just ripping us off to our face. But you know, we gotta try something. Right. Animal husbandry. Let's do that, and then hopefully we might have boosted something else in the meantime. Get our monument, and then I'll probably need to build some defensive units to stop a complete disaster. That's my guess anyway. But yeah, I feel like that's a good start. I feel getting that settler, getting it done is the way to go. But yeah, having to play catch up, that is pretty rough. Oof. That Europe map was a lot bigger. Right, there's the Keimer, sorry. They're not that far away. It feels like they should be. But yeah, this space, look, it's so open. What? They all just rush towards me. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. I feel bad for me, but obviously, you know, we've got to do well. Like, there is other civs who are going to be so much stronger as well. Like, these guys, they don't realize it yet. They think they're bullying me, but they are very small fish as well compared to, you know, some of the African civs you're going to see, because there's just less civs from Africa. They all dislike us, despite me sending them delegations, so I'm glad that one worked. Oh wow, those guys are already at war. That's terrifying. But there we go, we settle the city of Bursa, and get ourselves effectively what is a canal, which is lovely. Just what we needed. I'm going to go ahead and grab slingers in both cities, just to protect myself a little bit. But there we go, we got Turkey. Like that's the start, right? Now I've got eager eyes on this. I'm very interested in how this plays out. It's in the yellow. Persia is already making progress. There's a world where it's not the worst idea for me to go and see what I can do over there. I mean, Bursa as a city is relatively safe. Like, no one's got boats, no one's getting to that. Even if a war breaks out, it should be fairly safe. But yeah, we don't want Persia to get ridiculously strong either, because that becomes an issue. So if I could somehow squeeze this, if this unit dies, for example, then we could try and grab this. That's sort of my plan here. See what we can do. Looks like there's lots of wars going on. It is going to be an aggressive world. It is domination only. Okay, Germany's opinion has changed. Maybe that little gift, you know, takes a while to kick in. They're going to look out for us. That's good. Yeah, that city's just about clinging on for dear life. Production to ancient and classical naval units. We don't need that at the moment. We don't have any trade routes either, so we don't really want that. Choose a civic. Right, where are we up to here? Improve free tiles. Well, we haven't been able to do that. We'd like to get to this to help me fight people. Found a Pantheon, grow to 6 people. We haven't done any of these. So we'll go with this. Mount Everest. Nice little discovery. And we get a promotion. Nice. Accept these gifts. Okay, now Phoenicia wants to be friends. Oh, and Persia actually conquered their city. Ooh, that's rough. Right, we're about to get a slinger. I don't know. Do we go after this while Persia's just grabbed it? Is that too much? Can I even declare war on them? Oh, 150 grievances. Former war 100. I can't even denounce him. Which means we're so far behind on technology as well. We might just have to accept that is Persia's right now. Not really sure if there's a way around that, I'm afraid. Writing is boosted. Let's get that. Production, right. Trader is available. Do we want a trader? Do we want a builder? What do we want? No idea. I'm going to grab a builder early on in the capital. Still only at 2 population. Loyalty. Okay, so the mod didn't work, so that's great. So there is going to be a rebellion. It's not for 200 turns though, so that's not as bad. If I build a monument, that probably goes away. I feel like we just defend this border. I feel like we just have to accept that Persia has won that for now. I don't think 100. Everyone hates us already. We do not need 150 grievances. But there we go. We get a friendship with Germany. That's something. Like we haven't even seen them. Haven't even managed to make it that way. And now India's opinion's changing a little bit. Things are improving. And there we go. There is Georgia with a delegation. I think their opinions are swaying. I think they've realised that they can't just bully the small one, and they're trying to find someone new, someone else to be allied to. And they've realised we're important, which is good. Now, we should be pretty safe from Georgia. Like, there's no way they get through these 2 volcanoes. So our main focus should be maybe trying to break into the Middle East or into Europe. Now Europe's probably going to be harder the more I think about it. So yeah, I think we should be trying to wade in and maybe try and make friends with someone that doesn't like Persia. So Arabia would be a good idea. Probably Phoenicia's got awkward borders for it now. So maybe in Arabia would be a good shout. And Hungary's enemy of Germany. Okay. Interesting. But that will be it for episode 1. This is going to be quite a tense series. Quite a tense start already. So yeah, if you've enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.